Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again with Elizabeth Scenes and Scents. Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to check out my website, which is waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us, where I'm Liz Quinn, your lead Scentsy consultant. So today I have for you my weekly What I Have Been Warming video, and this particular week it's a split personality of summer and early fall, and there's of course bakery mixed in with a lot of those nice sweet end of the summer scents. So let's just kick it off with the first thing that I was doing to continue to work on one of my bricks. We had our spring brick collection where the nicest scent, although a hard one to smell, was definitely Beach Daisy, and I'm just chugging away at this, and I have one more full brick for next summer. So I had this in alternate warmers with Mad for Melon and a little bit of Blue Agave and Melon also. So most of the time I have been using my Beach Daisy brick as a direct mix with Beach, which I really like, but I also know that there are apple, daisy, and honeydew melon notes in it, so I wanted to get through a bar of Mad for Melon that I had been storing for a long time because I got a new one in my recent flash sale order. So I dropped a lot of Mad for Melon, which is just a really nice sweet honeydew melon with a little bit of floral, into a lot of the warmers, put some Beach Daisy in a few, and just a couple cubes of this very powerful Blue Agave and Melon in some mini warmers, and it gave me a very nice sweet melon and floral way of just smelling everything beautiful in the house. I think that was Monday or Tuesday, and it was very relaxing and very nice because we had sunny weather that day, and I think I had the windows open, and it was just super cheerful and uplifting. But we have also had a lot of kind of soggy weather and a lot of overcast this week, so you'll see the differences because certain days I was reaching for bakery or things that had a little bit more spice. So another day I was doing a trio here where I have a couple clams of huckleberry and clementine, which is a challenging scent. I actually like the way it smells. There is a strawberry vine note in here that people do not care for. My problem isn't the scent, it's the strength. So I only use this in mini warmers now, like one here, one there, cubes that are in like different rooms to get through this, and I have to balance it with other things. So being that there's also huckleberry and clementine along with that interesting strawberry vine note, I used up some oodles of orange in I think just one full-size warmer, because I just had a couple cubes left of this, which is a very effervescent orange smell, and a whole bunch of the beautiful Mandarin Moon, which is very strong and stood up very well to that huckleberry and clementine. It was really nice. So these two are actually a pretty good complement pairing in the home, and like I said, I kicked it up a little bit with the oodles of orange, and that got me through some clams that I have been wanting to just get out of my baskets. So then the next day I went for all of the Lush tropical floral, the white florals that I love so much. I did an entire clam of Lush Gardenia, which is now just in my quarterly club. So I don't really hoard it, but I don't melt it as much as I would if I could have had it in the catalog. So this was all over the front rooms, and it's the most beautiful, creamy, elegant, and romantic gardenia scent. I love it. And I used a good amount of Soak and Raise in other warmers more toward the back of the house. Now this Soak and Raise is current in the catalog, and I really like it, and I actually just talked about it in my sort of wrap up for the summer season video. But this does have a strange note the first hour or two that it melts. It's sort of like pollen, and it's a little bit off-putting. But if you just let it chill out, over time, it mellows out and it gets this just beautiful, beautiful suntan floral sunblock kind of a scent. And it was very good with the Lush Gardenia, but I did mix a few warmers of Soak and Raise with Soft Plumeria, which is also in my club, and the Soft Plumeria with the Lush Gardenia, or Soft Plumeria with Tiara and Coconut, which I didn't melt this time, or any of the combination of those is fabulous. So Soak and Raise is at the bottom of my scale, although I love all four of them, so I'm not going to be clubbing that, but the Soft Plumeria is in my club. So good. So then another day, and I put this one on Instagram, you guys were really excited about this. I was doing my favorite direct mix, and when I say direct mix on a post, what I mean is 1 cube to 1 cube. Gimme Candy, which is coming back in September, and the inimitable Johnny Appleseed. So the two of them, you mix 1 cube to 1 cube. It is the best August, September, not exactly a candy apple, but it just tones down Johnny Appleseed, richens it up a little bit, and it just makes it a perfect farmer's market, late summer, early fall scent in the home, and I love that. And then I have a couple clams of Grandma's Orchard, and I put a little bit of this in the house too, just to keep the Gimme Candy from being too sweet, which it can be. And this is so nice because it has a little bit of wood, and the apple, and it's like a very early fall orchard, very good smell. So then another day I was getting through more bakery, so I did a whole clam of churro churro and alternate warmers with apple cherry strudel. This one's coming back in the fall, so I pulled it out of my club. It is the nicest, just happiest cherry apple turnover scent. And to go with that, the churro churro gives you a really nice light greasy donut cinnamon sugar or greasy churro pastry cinnamon sugar. These two are fabulous together. Very happy. So then here's my funny story for the week, you guys. My husband was wondering, you're a Scentsy consultant. Should you be representing any other company on your channel? And I'm like, look, these are my empties videos. I'm telling people what I personally warm in my home. And I like Yankee in the fall and the winter. So I did an entire clam of this pumpkin maple cream caramel. And you know that Scentsy and bakery are a little bit iffy this season. So I wanted to try this, which is a heavy, heavy duty, sweet, just heady kind of a scent. And it is bakery in a sense, but it's supposed to be like cream, maple, and pumpkin. And what I got out of it when I did alternate warmers of that with salted caramel toffee, which is coming back and is very good, and the salted caramel toffee doesn't last a super long time, but it's so rich for like 4 to 6 hours. Beautiful, wonderful, gooey toffee caramel scent with just that hint of salt to keep it from being like tooth-achingly sweet. But this one is tooth-achingly sweet. Anyway, the two of these together in the house, my husband walked in the evening because I actually reset the warmers in the evening one time. I was just craving something like this. And he said, "Oh, it smells like pancakes in here, honey. What are you doing?" And I said, I'm doing Yankee, and I'm doing salted caramel toffee from Scentsy. And he had such a terrible pancake craving that I made buttermilk pancakes from scratch for Sunday after we came home from church, and he loved them. Because in the last couple years, my husband's gotten very fit, and he's very careful about what he eats and all these things. But that particular combo weakened his reserves and his resolve, and I had to make my hubby good old-fashioned, and they were amazing. Buttermilk pancakes, I put fresh peaches and blueberries with mine. It was incredible. Anyway, all because of that combination of those two scents. So the next I have here what I'm working on today, and I've got some bedroom and basement warms too. I am loving this 3 thumbs up, and I've been talking about it a lot. And I do understand that some of you don't get the beautiful spices, but I'm melting this right now. It is still a home run in my home. This is the most beautiful spiced pumpkin bread kind of a scent, and it is a home run for me. Then when I got my flash sale order, I have a new clam, a couple of them with sweet cream spice, so I did one. And this is really good. It's very rich. As I'm melting it today, though, I needed more spice in the house to balance this because this can get really heavy and cloying. It's beautiful, though. So I was also using up a whole clam of coconut pumpkin pie and some of that 3 thumbs up to give that creamy, spicy, early fall bakery. This coconut pumpkin pie is a gentle, spiced pumpkin scent with that coconut to just make it very light. Very nice. So then we've got everything that I was getting through when it comes to bedrooms and downstairs. Now, I really don't remember if I changed the warmer in the basement more than once, but what I've had going there for a few days is tangerine creamsicle, which is fantastic. So yummy. So this one is one that I have just not melted, not because I don't love it, but because I have so much wax. And it's been kind of a rainy and overcast last 2 to 3 weeks, more so than normal, and I've just been feeling the bakery. So I haven't been doing as much of my sunny summertime scents. But this bar needs some love, and I need to be able to talk to you about it before it goes away at the end of the catalog season, because it's a creamy tangerine mango creamsicle. And it is one of the better bars that's in our spring summer catalog. So if you have not tried this, maybe throw it in your club or order some, because I would hate for you to miss out on that if in case it retires and doesn't come back next year. I had a couple cubes of lemon sorbet that I just threw into some random warmers to get it gone. Really nice, fresh, icy, sharp scent. Very good. And then what I've got left here, I've got a funny one. We'll do that one last. I've got some strawberry lemon cake that I snuck in when my kids weren't home. I'm using this in my bedroom. I actually really like this. And as far as more of a sweet bakery type scent that we produce spring summer, I did not club this because my kids call it the hamster bedding scent. That is not what I get from it. I get beautiful buttercream with a little bit of lemon zest and strawberries, and I think it's gorgeous. I would actually like to see this come back for the bakery section for spring summer catalog next year. It's really good. And then probably my favorite thing in the bedroom was Summer Moonlight, which is such a romantic scent. And this is strong enough for a medium to large size space too. Strawberries, sweet pea, and sandalwood, fabulous, you guys. This is a bar to try or club. It is a good performer and it is unique. And then last but not least, if you watched my flash sale haul, you know I was really grousing about Perfect Pumpkin Pear. And I know Very Perry Pumpkin is one that a lot of people don't like. Thankfully, that was not something I had to deal with in this flash sale bundle, but there are 3 iffy pumpkin scents that are out there. There's Perfect Pumpkin Pear, there's the Very Perry Pumpkin, and the Pumpkin Marshmallow. Now, for some people, all 3 of those work. For some people, none of those work. And for some people, one of the 3 or 2 of the 3 is doable. This one's my nemesis, but my older daughter, I do not know what it is about her room. I don't know if it's the carpet. I don't know if it's her particular just unique person and the types of body care items that she uses or whatever that gives her room a particular smell. This wasn't too bad in there, so I am definitely going to christen her with all of the Perfect Pumpkin Pear so that we can get through it. Because there's this sandalwood in here that if it doesn't go funky is nice, but what happens is I get a stomach acid note from this when the sandalwood and the pear combine in some very not nice ways. So it was good in her room. I would give it like maybe even a B+. It wasn't too bad. So I'm hoping to be able to get her to use these 2 bars from the flash sale up in there. And I would love to know, for question of the week, which of those 3 is your nemesis bar. I think it'll be hilarious, and there may be some of you who just love them all. And then there are probably some other bars for other people. I love Amber Hollow, and I know a lot of you, that's your nemesis bar. So fall seems to be the time where we get the weirdest ones. Over the years, we've had apple s'mores, casting spells, what else is odd? Now, most people like ghostly greetings, but some people find that one offensive. All the ones that I just mentioned. What is the funkiest bar that Scentsy has made that you just can't stand? It could be any season, but probably fall is the worst. Let me know down in the comments which one you just never want to see in a flash sale bundle or anything else, because that'll be a rather funny thing for me to read. I can't wait to do those comments. So, this is Elizabeth Quinn with Elizabeth Scenes and Scents, dealing with Perfect Pumpkin Pear in my home, and all the rest of what I have been warming, and waiting countdown style for September 1st so that all the new things can come. And I am still, I think at this point, waiting for the shipment. This gets filmed on a Monday, and by the time it goes up on a Wednesday, I hope it has shipped, of my 10 new release bars and the Harvest Collection bars, which as soon as I get those in my possession, I'll be doing my video. And I hope that you guys enjoyed the new season warmer sales kit video that I was able to get up a couple days ago. Waiting with bated breath for the new season to come. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.